The HR director walks into my office. It's a corner office. She takes a seat across from my windows. I've got 2 windows. It's my first job after law school, and I've got a corner office with 2 windows. Yeah. She sits down in one of those chairs across from my corner office windows and says, "We've got to let you go." I'm standing there at my standing desk because I like to stand while I'm working. And I'm thinking, she's a prankster. She's always making jokes, always making people laugh. And this is just a prank, so I laugh. Because I'm thinking she's here just cracking jokes in my office on a Friday. She's not letting me go. My wife and I both work at this office. This is my first job after law school. I've only been here like 8 months. There's no way she's really letting me go. This is all a big joke. She's not laughing. She's serious as a heart attack. The heart attack I'm about to have. I've never been fired before from anything, ever. And now, here in my first job after law school, with my corner office, with my 2 windows, I've just gotten fired. As the HR director makes her rounds around the office firing people, my wife got fired too. Both of us fired one random Friday afternoon. I remember a lot of scenes from that day, being fired from the first time I've ever been fired from anything. One of the scenes I vividly remember is walking across the parking lot with my little box of belongings as my wife's walking alongside me as she's cleaned out her office now from this job that we both got fired from one day together. I remember coworkers inviting us both over to hang out that evening to have some pizza and a beer and kind of lick our wounds and regroup and figure out what we might do next. I'm driving home with my wife in our black Nissan Sentra that we bought as one of the first big purchases in our marriage together. We still owed payments on it. We'd only been married 3 years at the time. And here we were with no job, car payments, rent. What were we gonna do? We're on the interstate surrounded by the tall trees of Virginia on either side. It's the same commute we've made together to and from the office every day for the past 8 months. I decide right then and there that this is the last day I'm ever gonna be fired. On my firing day, I'd already been thinking about starting my own law firm. I'm not really practicing law at my job. I'm more of a researcher and writer. And I'm already thinking that maybe I don't like having a boss, and maybe I'd like to be my own boss. So these are already thoughts ruminating in my mind when the HR director comes and makes her bad joke. That's not really a joke after all. The silver lining here is that if I had not been fired on May 8th, 2008, I probably never would have had the guts to leave a steady paycheck, leave that comfy corner office with 2 windows. I probably never would have taken that giant leap into owning my own law firm, starting my own business. And I'd never be where I am today if I hadn't been fired that day. Sometimes God gives you a gentle nudge. Sometimes He leads you along and says, "Come this way." And sometimes He gives you a swift kick in the butt. And that's what happened on May 8, 2008. He said, "Andrew, this is not where you need to be." And He helped me find where I need to go. I firmly believe on that firing day on May 8th, God was giving me a new direction. He was pointing me in a new direction with my profession and with my business and my family. I didn't know how to build a law firm. I didn't know how to find clients. I didn't know how to help those clients with legal problems. But I had the rest of my life to figure that out. This channel is going to be about success, failure, business, finance, and most importantly, God. I'm not an expert, but I've learned a few things in my 16 years of marriage and now 12 years as the owner of a successful law firm. We've gone from a negative net worth to being well on our way to an early financial independence or early retirement. I want to help you succeed, and I also want to help build a community of Christians who are striving to have success with the saints. So come on this journey with me as we succeed in life and work to grow closer to God. And St. Joseph, pray for us.